Our 10-day journey of Antarctica, Part 1. Our ship set sail from Ushuaia, Argentina, crossed the Drake Passage, and arrived at Half Moon Island in Antarctica, 2 days later. Day 1, boarding our ship at Ushuaia Cruise Terminal. We are about to board Ushuaia. Built in 1970, it was originally a polar research vessel of the United States. It is now a cruise ship to Antarctica, operated by Antarctic Expeditions, Argentina. Take a look at our cabin. There are 46 cabins and suites, accommodating 90 passengers. Meet the expedition team. The bartender also prepared a send-off cake for everyone. Finally, the captain wishes everyone a safe and pleasant journey. At 6 p.m., our ship set sail from Ushuaia.
Very mobile on water. This means that even though we are expecting a very good crossing, again, very good does not mean no waves. It means that the ship, even though we're going to have waves between the 2.5.
Exercising the mandatory abandoned ship drill. 3 hours later, we're still sailing in the Beagle Channel between Argentina and Chile. The next day, we found ourselves crossing the Drake Passage, the whole day. The shaking can be felt to be noticeably increasing inside the cabin. Looking out from the bridge. Drake Passage, the widest strait in the world, is notorious for its bad weather and huge waves. According to our leader, today's waves are not considered big. But it is still quite challenging to move around when it is shaking. 36 hours later, our ship began to approach the South Shetland Islands.
We're actually very close to the South Shetland Islands, which is sometime in like 30 minutes to 40 minutes, you'll start seeing the land.
Yes, there they are, the South Shetland Islands. And we are going to one of the small islands, the Half Moon Island.
Over there is the Half Moon Island, where we are going to attempt our first Zodiac landing. A crew member returns after he has checked the landing condition. Disinfection wash is required, each time, before a Zodiac landing. Departing in groups. At 8:30 p.m. we landed on Antarctica for the first time. Meet chinstrap penguin, one of the 3 most common penguin species on the Antarctic Peninsula. The penguins' walking and defecation accelerate the melting of snow, which helps them to lay and hatch their eggs. The yellow spots on the rocky outcrops are not oxidized iron, but rather lichens and small growths of moss. Getting washed and disinfected after coming back from landing. The first landing in Antarctica was a success. On day 4, we are arriving at Hydrurga Rocks, named after the leopard seal. Our expedition's team was waiting for us on shore. Upon landing, we discovered 4 Weddell seals lazing on the snow. The uneven terrain, with some areas permanently covered in snow, making it a famous nesting ground for chinstrap penguins colony. To protect the ecosystem for penguins, in Antarctica, tourists are generally restricted from walking on paths used by penguins.
Welcome to my colony.
Look! There's another Weddell seal over there. Weddell seals may look cute, but they are Antarctica's top predator. All of a sudden, an Adelie penguin appeared among a group of chinstrap penguins. We also saw burgee bits and icebergs of different sizes, slowly flowing in the bay.
Back to the ship, and got good news from Martin.
Peninsula this afternoon. Get to cheer.
That afternoon, we arrived at Portal Point, the historic gateway to the Antarctic Peninsula. We made our first continental landing at Portal Point, and learned snowshoe trekking.
Hurry! Oopsie, wrong direction.
Day 5. Our first Zodiac cruise in Antwoord Bay. This is what the dining room looks like. After breakfast, we started our first Zodiac cruise. We enjoyed looking at different eroded bergs, some shaped like a castle, and blue ice, as a result of crevasses and cracks within a tidal glacier. And we saw genta penguins, some are standing on burgee bits. Others are swimming by. And calling friends on shore. Lunch and dinner are usually multi-course meals. This is today's lunch menu. We had lasagna for main course and creme brulee for dessert. We anchored at Paradise Bay in the afternoon. Getting ready for our second continental landing at Vit Point. Seems like this genta penguin is looking for a friend.
I'm coming.
Nesting penguins nap for a short time, usually only about 4 seconds, so they often nod off standing up. Time for polar plunge, a challenge for the brave. Continue sailing, passing through the Nouméa Channel. After lunch, we were invited by our expedition leader to the outer decks, to enjoy the Nouméa Channel, which is 16 miles long, 1.5 miles wide, but more than 650 feet deep. It is often blocked by icebergs in winter. At this point, we have completed about half of our Antarctic journey.